And you can see it's just like the other one we showed off. It's just like, you know, it's just a kitchen area. Up here, it's just a big bedroom, balcony area. Yeah, bed. And then up here in the attic, I got this little ladder here, so you can get to the boat highway from it. I think it's just a fun little Easter egg. It was right under it, so why it's not. Anyway, so we got this house right here. This one just makes really something about this one. I was just like, this makes me feel like I'm playing Minecraft in 2011. Like this is some shit I would do in 2011. I made this little pond area too. Under one of the overhangs of the bee farm. And then these two little brick houses I put here as well, just because they look cute and it's a way to flex that you wasted your time getting brick. And after
Bro,
that,
what the
it looks
fuck?
like that was the end of that episode. I literally have notes in front of me. You probably just heard me turn the page. Yeah, that was the end of episode 4 and the end of Alpha. So then after that, we updated the beta 1.2 for episode 5. And at this point, I was just having fun building stupid little houses. So I kept doing it. And down here was the next little collection of houses I made. So you got these guys right here. So there's this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I kind of like these ones because they're all on these little hills, and to get to them, instead of having a pathway up the hill, we just go through these tunnels. Like, this tunnel is the entrance to this house, this tunnel is the entrance to this house. Let's go on the interior of this one because I think it's the biggest. Let's see. I think it has a good interior. Anyways, all the houses very similar, as you can tell. Very similar kitchen area, dining room area, TV area, I don't know, some bookshelf spam. If you're ever not sure how to do an interior, just like spam bookshelves and paintings, and it's gonna look fucking dope. This little bedroom, you can see, because we're in beta now, we got dye finally, so we could make more fake beds that look a little more realistic. And then, yeah, there's a balcony area here for this one. I think there's one over here as well. Yeah, 2 little balcony areas. You can look off at the builds. Yeah, this here, this is all the shit we built. And then, for this section of the episode at least, let's see, after that, sorry, looking at my notes. Oh, then we built a new tree farm. Let's go take a look at that thing. So, over here, there's our original tree farm. This giant tower here is our new tree farm. Every floor in this building, there's 3 of them, is full to the brim of oak trees because they added new saplings and you can now get spruce. So I decided to make this one over here a designated spruce farm and this one over here a designated oak farm. Because both of these are big enough to where you can, if you want a bunch of spruce, you can mine this whole thing and replant as you go. And by the time you get done, the ones at the beginning are already growing back. And same thing with this one. It's so big that if I go through and harvest all of these, by the time you get to the to how the interior looks. But the main star of this build is actually this rooftop area. So I built this whole thing and there's just this big flat area on top and I thought it'd be cool to make a little village up here. So this is what I came up with. Over here we got this little mossy cobblestone hut, little fishing area with some fucking snipers in it. God damn. Little fountain, house right here, little big watchtower. At least it looks like one that wasn't on purpose, but after I built it, I was like, whoops. And then this little house over here, nothing too crazy. I don't think there's anything over here. No, it's just a pathway to get onto the tower. And it's obviously connected to the boat highway, so if you get to the boat highway, you can come up here as well. Here's the interior of one of the houses. Yeah, I need to look at it. But up here, I like coming up here because it's actually a nice view of the little village. Like, I don't know, it looks pretty dope. Random rooftop village. Ended up being one of my favorite villages, to be honest. Yeah, and you can get a decent look at the base too. You can get like putting more effort into the build. I don't know. It kind of just happens as you keep playing. We're gonna ignore him. But anyways, after this rooftop village, oh, that was the end of episode 5. So that was everything we did for Beta 1.2. Episode 6, we update to Beta 1.3. And I move on to a different project. So there's like 2 portions to this base, the outside and the inside. So there's a bunch of shit inside the mountain, like an entire underground base as well. So we're gonna go take a look at that now.
Don't.
So we're back in the storage area, and at the start of episode 6, I get this idea to build a little bedroom by the storage area, so I did that. It's just a place where I keep like rare items and like gear for if I die. And then I dug these tunnels in every direction so I could access the storage area quicker from other parts of the base. So like that pokes out one side of the mountain, that goes out to one side of the mountain, and this side over here just goes till it pokes out one side of the mountain. And these were just big empty tunnels, and I got the idea to just fill up. I wanted, as you were walking through these tunnels, to have like builds on every side. So that's kind of what I started doing. I just started digging out giant areas and random builds in them. And this was the first one we did. It's this big inverted ass fucking step pyramid ass wheat farm thing. We've never used it. I'm never going to use it. It's just here to look cool. Like that's the only function it has. I just like looking at it as I walk by. After that we did. Then we made a railway to the sand outpost. I can show you that really quick. So the sand outpost we actually built a long time ago. I just didn't show it. I believe we built it in episode 2. I just didn't show it because it's far away. So I made this railway to get there. The sand outpost is just a place I was going to. It was just this beach area that was sort of near the base where I would just destroy the environment mining sand. So I made this railway so blocks away from the base. So just up here, this is the sand outpost. It's just this little hut I made out by a beach, and I've been destroying the fucking land out here. One day when the base expands, because one day, there's the base right there. One day when it expands, we'll have to come out here and fix this whole area, because I absolutely pillaged it. Yeah, this is where I come to get sand, and it's a disaster. But I made this little hut so I could collect sand, put it there, sleep there, whatever. I also extended the boat highway this way and put one of those towers as well. What the fuck is that? I don't know why it's like that. Anyways, yeah, this is the sand outpost. We're going back to the mountain village, to the mountain base. So the next thing we built in here was this little area right here. I wanted an outdoorsy area within the mountain base, just because it's cozy and fun. So I just dug out this big room, put some grass down, trees, a little fishing pond, a couple huts, and yeah, call it good. There's like picnic areas too. Oh yeah, I put this big balcony thing too, because as we were digging this out, we just happened to bump into the art museum. So I put a big window up there and a balcony so you can enter through here, and you can go up on this balcony and kind of look at the art museum. I don't know why. I think it's fun to have these two builds sort of clashing with each other. Especially because one's like cozy and the other one's a fucking museum. Yeah, just a fun little build. And then after that we built the throne room. So there's no real theme here to what I'm building. So I made this little area just because I needed to fill it with something. So here's a fucking throne room. And water so I can intimidate people. And at the end of all these tunnels, this is what it looks like, just so you see. That's at the end of every one of these tunnels we're exploring. I got like a bed and storage just in case I ever need it. After the throne room, that was the end of episode 6 for beta 1.3.
Oh,
we updated to beta 1.4 for episode 7. And this build, the wheat pyramid, inverted pyramid fucking thing, was so cool that I wanted to do it again with sugar things, so I did. And I'm gonna be honest, it's one of my favorite fucking builds. This is like the rare occasion on where like my weird build style like actually works. Usually I just make ugly things, but every now and then I do something like this that doesn't make sense, and I'm like, alright, this is actually cool.
I'm taking off.
Yeah, it's just a big step pyramid with sugar cane. I don't know. Same thing as the wheat one. I've never. Fucking cool. Next thing we built was this library area. Like I said, I love libraries because they look cool. Because books, they're just so fun to spam all over the place. They make things look great. So here's a little library area. Same thing with the park area. We were digging out this hole and we ran up against the fishing hole from a few episodes ago. So I was like, fuck it, let's make sure there's a balcony and some windows so you can see into it from either side. Yeah, and it's just like ends up being a cool little vibe to be able to chill at this window and see these two builds clashing against each other again. But yeah, fishing pond, library. After that, what did we do? Oh yeah, after that we did the doghouse. So another just really stupid build that doesn't make sense or have any point, but I feel like that's just how you also gotta play beta for the most part. Is the game's way less dependent on like making giant farms and shit and like having the game play itself. So it's like you just gotta build weird shit. So they had recently added dogs into the game, and I found a dog while I was digging out that library. So I decided to give it a dog house. And this is what I came up with. I just got this idea for this big and yeah, he's a dog. He sits here forever. I've never been moving because I personally think dogs are fucking annoying as shit in this game, and every time I just sit it down forever. After that, let me see. Sorry, I lose my place in the notes every time. Oh, then we built a restaurant. So, over here at the end of the tunnel, I decided I wanted a weird, like, restaurant area that kind of has, like, like a dingy sports bar kind of vibe. So I built this. It doesn't look very dingy, actually, but this is a little bar area. There's a TV, your beer tap, place you can cook your shit, wash your hands. Nether portal, I don't remember why the nether portal.
This guy's making me sweat, like.
But it's there. After that, then we built a new mine, so.
Drip my.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was the end of episode 7 in beta 1.4. Then we built the new mine, but that was the start of beta 1.5 in episode 8. So this area here is the newest and current strip mine.
Sorry, I'm taking off.
I wanted a bigger hole to our strip mine for some reason, so I built this thing. Yeah, you can jump down. Got a cool spiral staircase. Strip mine.
Hey.
Some chests to store shit. And we don't use the spiral staircase because that's just slow. We have like hidden ladder over here. So after that, I added some shit to our storage area because we've been digging out all this shit at this point in the series. And I had so much fucking cobblestone I couldn't do with it. Every chest I had was full of cobble. So I made this little expansion area to storage to store more cobblestone. And at some point, hated this stuff a bunch. You know, I made a bunch of stupid stuff too, so I made this little furnishing stuff with shit cooker. And because before this forge to all these finishes,